49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. They'll throw on first down with Jackson out to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson rolling to his left. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. It's caught by Mark Ingram. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Line 36. Line 36.
Jackson. Steps away. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson, he gets it to Brown, complete. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field-to-ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Acott's right sideline in some space. Touchdown, 49ers. Coleman. 67 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they got out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, you don't want to see me. Wait. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey, Haywood.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Get him, boy.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Alert! 11. Hey, wahoo!
Mike 36. Mike 36. Hey, watch the slip.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. On first down, Coleman. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
Here we go. 81, Omaha.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Coleman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 180!
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. That good for 22 and a first down. I thought he had the angle along that sideline. Didn't quite get there, though.
Didn't quite get there, but they did keep him from getting into the end zone. Now when you look down and line up on defense, you see the goal line beneath your feet. If that doesn't motivate you to play harder, I don't know what will.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Ravens have got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 95 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown of the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Coming to you, coming to you.
They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 56-yard
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Jim. Watch twist.
White.
Check 37. Hey, alert 3. Watch that. Check 43. He's checking. Crash.
21.
Watch the twist. Deuce.
12.
Check 26. Check. Fresno.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11.
36. Line 36. Come on, D. Check.
11. 21.
Garoppolo now. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
Let's go.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
65.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Mostert. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
Hey, go. Flag.
Watch the whip.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 27. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. To try again after the sack. Jackson, this will be caught by Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson being chased out left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's get this ball.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. 18 yards, first down Niners.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd Big play of the drive. Third down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Watch the run. Watch the run.
I got you.
36 to Mike. I got one.
Stay hot.
On first down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go. Like 20.
36.
21.
Safe.
Six. Stay hot.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Watch 36 to
Whoa.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Coleman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Here we go.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
13.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Hey, shelter.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be brought down here.